Welcome to an all-new live The Ann Lynn Show with your host, Ann and Lynn. On today's show...
Including Bob into ass.
The man, the myth, the legend, and our fearless YouTube leader.
This is the last lash. Turning everyone, including what is going on, guys? It's Adam, a.k.a. Marf, and this is Marfugal News. If you've never turning everyone, including Bob into ass. Now you see it, now you don't. This is the last.
And now, here are Ann and Lynn.
Now you don't. This is the last lash. Turning everyone.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Ann Lynn Show. I am Ann.
And I'm Lynn, and it's good to have you join us today.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Welcome. If you've never been, if we have never been here before, this is the Ann Lynn Show, and we are sisters. I know we look like, don't we?
Yeah.
Like
no.
No.
Yeah, we look like sisters.
We look like sisters. Well, we wanted to welcome everybody today. Thank you for popping in here.
Wow.
And joining us today. It's so honored to have you. We are thrilled beyond belief. Look who we are. Oh, it's over here. Okay. See what we have on? We are... Whoops, mine's crooked. It says, I love Adam. And yes, I do.
That's right.
We love you, Adam. Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Adam.
Oh.
We're your boo.
We love you, Adam. It's true. Oh, Adam, we love you.
We love you.
Yes, we do. And we are so thrilled to have Mr. Adam from Marfugal TV and Marfugal News with us today. He's going to join us in just a minute. And we want everybody just to relax, have fun. We're going to do a little clink in, right? Oh,
that's right.
Sorry. We got our signals. When it's Lynn's turn to talk, I'm getting the pin. So y'all have to help me. If you see the pin, you're going to have to say, stop it, and okay. All right. We're going to clink in. I'm drinking some Gatorade stuff. And all right. This is what we do. I usually have coffee, but we're not right now. So ready, clink in. Whoops,
Clink.
I'm doing it backwards.
Clink.
So grab your coffee or your drink, get your popcorn, get your popcorn.
Adam will clink with us in a minute.
Yeah. So
he's got his Diet Pepsi.
I can't wait no longer. I've just been waiting for the last 2 weeks waiting for this gentleman to come and join us. And I'm going to bring him in. Woohoo! All right. I got to do two things at once. Okay, here we go. I got to get this going. Let me get something going here. Oh, I know why. Here he is. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm just sharing out right now to make sure that we get the whole Fugal fam here.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Good.
I'm Adam, a.k.a. Marv. Thank you guys for showing up.
Oh, thank you for coming and joining Ann and I today. Wow.
Can you hear the music?
Okay, so you guys I don't even think you guys know what happened, but I thought that there was a mistake like I do on my show where something was playing in the background and you guys were playing an intro of my video.
We were.
I had something playing in the background, so I exited out.
Oh,
no.
It was the beginning of the show.
You're
more advanced than I thought. Like, I didn't expect an intro and all that. Like,
we're professional. We're professional now. We've hit the big time. We got Mr. Marfugal. Now listen. Can you hear this? I'm going to start this again. I want to see if you can hear it. And
crank her up.
Okay, I'm going to crank her up. Don't blow your ears out here. Can you hear it, Adam? We're going to have a little dance party.
Just think, I never thought I'd be dancing with the man, Adam.
I think I don't know if I can do it, but Well, I wonder if you guys will hear this.
He's right here. Marfugel is here.
Woo! Join us. Come on in. House party at the Ann Lynn Show. Thank you. Thank you.
Outro together. That's funny.
All right. Oh,
Thank you for having me, by the way. And seriously, you guys are amazing. And I've, as far as when you guys asked me to come on, I would have come on anytime. You guys know that.
Thank you.
oh well,
Thank
yes.
you.
Well, we are just thrilled. Oh, I have something to say to you. Okay, so I watched last night because I do the replay normally because sometimes I wake up and I watch in the middle of the night, but I caught it this morning, and I just wanted to tell you that I was watching, drinking my coffee, sitting on my couch. You made
Yes.
you made a reference to people sitting on their pots, drinking their. I just thought, you might like that image. I was not sitting on my potty watching. I was sitting on my couch.
A lot of people actually commented and said, "I'm that guy." There was somebody said 5 a.m. and I'm on the toilet right now.
Wow.
I just
Wow.
want to clarify that I'm one of the, I was watching, drinking my coffee on my couch.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Wow. Well, we want to ask you, we want everyone to know that they can put in any questions that they want to ask you, right?
Moderators,
in the
what?
chat.
Let me pop it open so I can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never get to see.
Right. Well, right now, it's kind of stalled. There's not a whole lot going on there right now. So if you have any questions for Adam, go ahead and put them in the chat, and we will read them to him. He'll read them. He's here with us. He'll answer any of your questions. He'll give you a shout out today.
You guys are not on DLive, right?
No.
No.
All right. I was going to say we could host you there as well. You guys
we'll do that another time.
Oh, no worries. I'm just saying, if you guys start on DLive, we can get you guys over to 200 followers, and then.
Oh, we're over 200.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are twice that, right?
No.
No.
Just a little over 200.
Have they given you affiliate yet?
No.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see when they do that. It took us a month and a half to get that. I think 2 months, and then right after that, they just within a day, then also gave us partner, because we hit partner and global partner in the first week, or the requirements.
Wow.
2 months just to get our little sub button, and then it took another week or so, or it was like a couple days. Then they just said partner, and then it took us 5 months to get global partner, even though.
Wow.
That's awesome. Awesome.
We have some wonderful people out there. We want to shout out to Barefoot Lass. She's moderating for us, and I know there's some other ones out there. My chat seems to be stalled, like you said, Lynn.
My chat's not moving. Is yours, Adam?
No, but I see.
Mine is.
I see.
Well, I'm going to restart mine. I'm going to get out of here and come back in.
That's probably what I have to do too. But I'm going to shout out to, we've got 11 Pagan 11 is here. Bones is here. Bear Claws, Lakeside, Laura.
Oh, yeah.
Ed Whalen, Janet Schultz, Lynn S. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Adam, do you want to shout out some people?
Yeah, we've got Paul Guerra, we've got minifigure collector Brad Whitlock, Dana Martinez, Elmo Smiles, Lisa Jones, Cheryl Akins. We've got Homesteading in the Heartland. So Homesteading asked, went back to. Oh, okay, wait. So Homesteading in the Heartland said, you mentioned 3 thumbnails with the pandemic. What is the third? Can you say the third thumbnail? The third thumbnail, that video that I think she's asking, where's the third video talking about, before the pandemic, how we called it. That there was a pandemic coming. That would be the one with the gas mask and the it's called on the 3rd, police mapping the city, and it's more of an edited video on Marfoogle News, not TV, if that's what you're asking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We've got Herman F, and we got Jim Jim. Jim Jim is here.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Welcome, Jim Jim. I mean, there's just so many wonderful people out there. There's Herman. Oh, I see Channel Jammer. Who else? Oh, John Broneman, Home Inspections. Sylvia.
LaDonna Larson.
Yeah.
Dex J is in the house.
Woohoo! Dex J! Yay!
11 Pagan 11, Sylvia Mendoza. We've got Hopkinson. We've got all sorts of Marfoogles here.
Thank you, Marfoogle family. We are.
Thank you for joining us.
Now, Adam, you was it a couple weeks ago when we called in on the show? You made us your official Foogle GMAs.
Yeah.
GMAs. Yay!
We're the official Marfoogle grandmas. We're the GMAs.
Yes, you are. There's nobody else that could take your place. I bet you there's people out there offended right now saying,
"Oh, just wait. There's one person. She'll be here later. I think she wants to talk to you about something."
Yeah, she may have a bone to pick with you, but that's we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that lady after a while.
Yes,
that lady.
So that lady, you know who she is, don't you? Little white-haired lady.
Oh, okay, that's enough now. Let's get on with. We want to ask you some real hard-hitting questions, some real deep journalism, right?
That's right. You ready?
Go for it.
Okay. How is your family? Because we've been through the birth of 2 of your children and your move. So what's going on with your family?
Well, let me see. I've got how I call my wife. Hopefully she'll bring them.
What about let's see, now I have a question for you. Does she call you, let me get it here, I got it somewhere written down. Does she call you Mr. Adam or Lord Adam?
You know what, we talked about it, and she doesn't call me anything. She doesn't call me or she doesn't call me anything. And I was just saying, I've never she's not the babe kind of person, and you know, she'll usually, it's in the terms of go tell your dad to do it. I think that's the only time I'm referenced.
Go tell your dad. Okay, well, you're the dad then.
Well,
no, she calls me Adam, and she never calls me Marv. I mean, obviously.
Would she want to pop in and say hi to us?
I'm gonna see if she will.
Yeah,
I know that she
bring the baby. Bring a baby.
Last night she was up at 5, and then what's funny is our 5-year-old is in kindergarten and doing the virtual thing, and we. Yesterday she had a doctor's appointment, so we basically had to have her miss school yesterday. She sent an email, and then today she was all freaking out. She woke up 4 minutes before, tried to get her in, and they said, "Oh, this week there's no school." So we actually didn't even miss yesterday, and there was no school today. So after waking up at 5, getting back to sleep, she woke up 4 minutes before 8:30 to get our daughter on.
And
realized we got on the computer and it said there's no school, and she was like, "Oh, you know how once you wake up you can't go back to sleep."
Right.
So she's pretty tired.
Right.
With that. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
The broom worked.
Little Jack.
Hello there.
Oh, it's a little Jack. Oh.
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh my gosh. Is he ever beautiful?
Beautiful, handsome, but beautiful. Aren't you just a sweetie?
Where's Mama? Mama, come on.
Mama's not properly dressed, I think.
Oh, that's what. Well, we have baby Jack. Oh, how precious.
Oh, he is.
Hi.
Beautiful. Hi, baby.
He's beautiful.
Yes, he is.
Hi.
Aww.
This show is for everyone out there, and that's grandmas and mamas and wannabes, and just share the love with that little baby. Oh,
so
we are a family-friendly show, aren't we, Adam?
Yeah, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't understand a lot of it. Even if you are family friendly, I don't know if you guys have ever had anything happen yet. I don't think you guys do, because you guys cover pretty much comedy and stuff. But
right, we're pretty much, yes.
It's pretty crazy. The stuff last night's show, which was very PG, just mentioned Joe Biden's name once, and they put a disclaimer on it. I don't know if you saw that. Last night it shows Joe Biden won the presidency, and one of those Wikipedias. It's like, yeah, that's why we do things the way we do, is because they are monitoring our speech so closely. In fact, just because I said that, this video, it's not going to hurt. Like, our video is still green from last night, but green is in, advertiser friendly.
Yeah.
But if you mentioned T-Man's name, then all of a sudden it's the opposite. It's like, but if you mention, Mr. B's name, it automatically puts a Wikipedia. It does that. So every single word you say on YouTube, like if anyone wants to test this, closed caption works whether you're doing it or not. It is actually recording every word,
right?
And using that for closed caption. Well, in the same note, there's an algorithm going back through your speech, and then there's like a meter, and if it goes over a certain point, that's why people can get away with saying some stuff. But once it goes over a meter, once it kind of weighs certain things have values, and like you say the T-Man name 3 times, it will go tink, 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 and then all the way over, and then all of a sudden you're not advertiser friendly. So there's a lot of stuff that I just can't believe is happening right in front of us.
Yeah, I think.
They're saying that, Ann, you and I are pretty loud, but Adam, you're not. I guess we're kind of over. Our voice is overshadowing yours.
Oh, am I too loud?
You're too low.
No, you're not. You're too low. We are too loud.
How about now?
I think people are going to think that's much better. I know. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, Dex J wants to ask you, what is your favorite hobby? Then, do you have a new hobby, or are you looking into a new skill, Adam? What's going on there?
So, I am into Legos, but like not the kids Legos, but the adult type of Legos. Just because, for me, it was something that I always wanted when I was a kid. I grew up really in a just crappy childhood. I was taken away when I was 11 from my mom, and she was very, very, we were broke. We were homeless at times. So I always saw these kids that I went to school with having, these cool toys.
Yeah.
And Legos was something that I wanted, and something that was, Legos is actually a great thing for kids to have, because they build, you can do architectural stuff, you can do all sorts of things. But I always wanted those. And then when I grew up, I actually never found them until about 6 or 7 years ago. I bought a little mystery machine for my nephew, and my nephew is autistic, and I ended up getting him one, and then he was gone for 3 months. So I kept it, and I said, oh, heck, I'm going to open it and build it. Well, when I built it, it was a huge stress relief, because it's like with Lego, it's you don't think. When you're doing Lego, it shows you pictures, it shows you the next step. You just you can sit there, you can totally clear your head. You look at the picture, you find that piece, you put it on. I mean, it's not even a puzzle, because it tells you what to do. There's nothing in life where it tells you the next step every step of the way, and so that was something that really helped me, just with my, I guess all the stress I had from my crappy life and everything else. It really took a huge place in therapy for me, I guess. But otherwise, I play basketball still. I'm 35, so I'm not going anywhere with it. But I've been playing basketball since I was a kid.
Ooh.
And then my kids are all into Legos too, so we all do it together.
That's great. My husband does these board games that you play by yourself, and they're like WAR games.
Oh, like Risk or something like that?
They're, I can't even explain them to you, but he's gotten into YouTube channels and they're doing that, and he does it. They're military type settings, and then anyhow, it's a you play for yourself. It's hard to describe without being, getting censored. But anyhow, he loves to do stuff like that. He's a big gamer too, so it takes his mind off. So I think we all need something to take our mind off of, our stress. And
that's right. And we want to say that, yes, we're more entertainment. We kind of have more of the fun, but that's not to say that we don't know what is going on, because we do. We stay up with the news. We stay up with you. We know it, but we've just kind of chose to be just where if they want to come over and laugh at something, come on over and join us. If you just want to talk, if you want to just, chill out with us, that's kind of what we're here for.
Yeah, we'll be your grandma, or we'll be your mom, or your aunt, or your sister. If you just need somebody to talk to, that's what we're here for. We just want to reach out to people and just kind of, try to connect. And you've really helped us.
Oh, we couldn't have done this connecting,
right? And so, okay, I got another question for you. Okay, here's a one, a thinker. Do you realize the impact, Adam, that you've had on people's lives, other people's lives, the impact you've made a huge impact in my life personally, and you've made a huge impact in probably hundreds, if not thousands of people's lives. Does that weigh on you ever?
Well, I tell everybody else that every one of them could do it. That's why you guys are, that's why a lot of you started your own channels, is because you realized I was right. Anybody can change. We can all make a huge impact. Like I said, if I could do videos out of my car and then people relate that message, something with one of my videos very early on when I was in the car, and I basically got canned for being conservative. And I wasn't even a conservative. I just basically, they found out that I believed in a couple things that was considered Republican, and I was given an option, basically, hey, you can go down to a minimum wage position or you can resign, and that was what was given. So I did a video in my car, and I actually broke down and I cried. I was like, this is how the world is now. People relate to that, and it was like out of nowhere. That was actually one of my first videos that actually got a lot of attention, and I was just I had nobody watching, and I was telling people, like, there's something coming, there's something big coming, and everybody, finally, if it connected. So one person can change the world is cliche, but it's absolutely true. You ladies have probably helped somebody else as well that doesn't have the confidence you do. You guys do edit videos and put out all sorts of really awesome stuff. And you probably inspired somebody else that you don't even know about is practicing editing or looking up videos on this kind of stuff. So, I understand the impact I've made, and that's what I'm trying. I want people to see that and know that they can do the same.
Okay. Let's see. 11 Pagan 11 had a question. If she'll go ahead and repost that question, like she said, the chat's going so fast. I missed that, but we did have a question about UFOs, and I do want to say that leads me into my next question. Among everything that you do, what led you to bring the UFO stories, Adam, to your channel?
Hold on. Sorry.
That's okay.
I've always seen stuff since I think the first time I actually saw something that I thought was strange was during, I don't know if it was I want to say it was Hale Bop. I always get Hale Bop and Haley's confused. I wasn't alive for one of them. I believe it was Hale Bop.
Hale Bop was the later one. The Hale Bop one's the more recent one.
Yeah, Hale Bop is where I saw this 3 lights, and they did a triangle, and then they spun, and then they took off. So to this day, I remember it like it was yesterday, even though I try to think about any of the other lifetime I had around that period, and it's all fuzzy. That day, I remember exactly where I was standing in a street when I was like 7 or 8 years old and looking up at the thing going, oh my gosh, and running into my grandpa, who was still alive. He died in 97 or 98. I remember telling him, like, I saw something, and they were just all kind of laughing at me. I remember the feeling of me telling them and them not believing me. And that's actually carried on through the whole life. Like, all of us, you know, I don't know if any of you have tried to talk to a friend that doesn't see through some of this stuff. It's like, how do you not see through, you know, certain events that are obviously there, and you're like, they look at you and they go, oh, so you're saying it was planned? Okay. And everybody is in on it. It's really scary to find out that it is that way.
Yeah.
And once you find it, you see it, you can't go back. But that part of, as far as your original question, UFOs, I thought that there was a lot of people. We got thousands of emails of people that saw stuff in the sky, and anytime we even came close to the subject, they said that, you know, I've seen this or I've seen that. So and people wanted a venue to actually say that. And I think that we, you know, obviously it's been taken off every week, going up and up as far as the submissions. So
good. Okay, here's the question. It was 11, Pagan 11. It is about Cascadia and how your research is going. They say that they've gotten a lot of new info. So it's about Cascadia and your research.
So as far as like, I have a ton of stuff that was done for my documentary. There was a lot of key figures. There was about 8 people I wanted to interview. There was a certain time during Hot Musket where I was lined up with several people, and then all of a sudden there was videos that were kind of circulating that, you know, everybody was giving me crap because of Hot Musket. And some of those people dropped out. So there was some really key influential people. As you guys probably know, I talked to Chris Goldfinger, who was the lead seismologist of Cascadia Subduction Zone, or he's one of 30 in the world that is as qualified as he is. But on top of it, he is therefore one of the lead voices on that. In fact, he was behind the New Yorker article that actually let everybody know about Cascadia. He also has his own TED Talk. He is the guy. That was before we had a reputation as a truther. I feel like, and I called it back then. I said, after this, after we exposed like the deployments, people said, oh, it's fake, it's this and that. And out of nowhere, 50 people came out and did videos. And it was like, they only did videos on me. That's it. That's all they did. It was their entire YouTube career, was to try to, defame me or to discredit me. That how would you just get on YouTube to, complain about somebody? That doesn't make sense. All that before, and the guy who wrote an article about the Hot Musket said that this guy is going to get attacked, guaranteed. And it was like, sure as heck, just happened. But as far as Cascadia goes, there are certain people that we've lined up with. I've tried to warn people about my show. The show takes up a lot of time. In fact, how we do our show, it takes up hours and hours and hours.
Yes.
One thing that needs to happen is I need to take more time off. But if I take time off, then all of a sudden everything else starts to fall apart. I mean, it really is pretty bad. I need a local editor. Me and Dex have actually looked at some of the film students, somebody who's would help me put it together, because there's a lot of stuff that I have that's not put together. There's a lot of new information, and I would say to anybody that's still on the coast that they need to get off of it. And I'm thinking about leaving the coastlines for a different reason now. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be the worst disaster that's ever happened in the world history.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, they mentioned in chat that it's ramping up to 7.0 and above on the earthquakes. Yeah. And Robert Esterlin wanted to say, great show last night. And Here's another question. Sasquatch NW Northwest. I have a question, not a usual topic for you, Adam, but out of curiosity, how do you feel about the U.S. economy, housing, inflation, depression, and crypto? Wow.
I think it's pretty clear we're in for a complete reset and a new order. It doesn't matter who is in office at this point. I think that we are going to go to war. And, myself, I'll admit, I've been afraid of saying some of my views because people attack you and people go after you and they go after your family. If you say things like that, if anything that you say scares someone, they take it personal. Even if they turn to a different channel, they can just skip. They can turn it off. They don't have to watch you. They definitely don't have to subscribe and get your notifications. But if you scare them, and they won't show it on the front, they'll go, this guy's a jerk, this and that. In the back of their head, they're actually scared. They're scared of what is going on around them. And I believe in the back of their head, they believe me. And when that happens, they go after you. But I do believe we're going to go to war, no matter if we have T-Man or if we have B-Man or if we have a Harris woman. It doesn't matter. There's something set up. It is like a train you can't stop. And on top of that, I think that there is influences inside our country. We already have half of our country taken over. And I'm not saying left versus right. I'm saying Chinese sleeper cells, Russian sleeper cells. The whole country is taken over by other sources. I mean, look at what they did. They had people stuck in deportation. We don't know who the group is that was currently on the list to be deported. But why did they sign an executive order just to release all those people in? Is there somebody in that batch that they needed to come in? It's weird. There's a lot of weird things that are going on that I just don't understand. It's like the insulin thing, all of these things that are, it's not just to spite and to undo what T-Man did. There's some stuff that's going on. It's very obvious that they are heading towards a precipice, and it's clear as day. The writing is on the wall. If people don't believe it, then they need to do their own research. It's not just, mainstream media saying, oh, war with China to direct you towards something. It's the entire world is looking at it, and we're actually denying it here in the U.S. When the U.S. is denying it, that's when you got to look and go, holy crap. The entire world sees it coming, but we don't. That's what happened with World War II. It's what happened with WW1. So that's my thoughts on that. I think the dollar's going to crash. The economy is going to go to crap before they conveniently save us with something. They're going to go digital. They're going to, they're trying to get rid of cash. They're trying to get rid of everything. And there is reasons why they would want to do that. Mm-hmm. They want to see every transaction, just like I want to add one more thing. Brian from High Impact Flicks caught a good one where the Banking for Everyone Act, that basically means that there's a lot of people that do not have their money on banks, and they're getting cash and they're keeping it cash and they're never touching the bank account. For the government, they want to track that. They want to see that, and they want to know every single transaction.
That's true.
So they're doing this thing that is helping everybody by saying, hey, everybody's going to get a bank account, when really they want to be able to track every single dollar that goes in, out, everywhere. And if we do go to cashless, it doesn't matter if they don't have a bank account. It will all be digital. Mm-hmm. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
right.
Well, Lynn, I want to say something now.
Go ahead.
Let me in.
Here, dueling pins.
Okay.
Dueling pins.
Yeah, because we have a little signal. It was like, but I'm doing this and she's just in. So anyhow.
The pen is mightier.
My turn. I want to say something. It's a little different, but it's a scary thing that I noticed just before we came on. I hooked up my telephone. Now I have an Android, and I hooked it up to my computer, and it always says, what do you want to do with it? And so I was going to let it go ahead and bring all my photos over into it, because I'm on a different computer right now. And what popped up were not my pictures.
Oh.
There were pictures of well, there was several pictures of people that are notable in the news, and there were all kinds of weird stuff. And
it could be a screensaver though. It could be one of those automatic wallpapers, or
no. There was it kind of scared. It was very weird, and it was very scary, and it scared me. And I said, "Don't import them." And I went to my telephone and I went to my gallery and I went back through to, because like, I know, man, I don't have all these pictures. I don't know if I can say some of these names, but do you remember that there was the anonymous picture? The head of the anonymous guy? Do you know what I'm talking? That was in that group of pictures that popped up on my.
Oh, okay.
And it wanted to go
wallpaper that you'd get on the.
No, it wanted to, it was like, do you want us to add this to your iCloud? You know what I'm saying? And it was all these pictures, and they were not my pictures. Now I want to know where they came from.
And they weren't screenshots either?
No, sir.
Okay. I don't know.
Adam, it actually freaked me out because I thought.
Do you have a VPN on your phone?
Yes, I do. I have ExpressVPN. Yes, I do. It scared me.
Ignored, but that's okay.
I know, but I know, I love you, but but anyhow, it freaked me out. I've never had that happen before. So if anybody else has had that happen where you've hooked up your phone and some odd, weird pictures popped up, I mean, it was I
haven't had that because I think I have NordVPN on my phone.
Shameless plug there. I see. Shameless plug. Well, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a bad Fugle family member.
No. I know there's so many different people with so many different VPNs. It doesn't, whoever you go with first, all of them are good. Just Nord is better.
Okay. But anyhow, that did freak me out.
But on a serious note, that is weird. I would love. It
was very weird.
Maybe after the show, or is it gone or is it done?
No, I told it don't import those pictures, and I unplugged it. No, because here's the thing: if they load it up to the cloud and say on my computer, I could be set up for something.
Well. You want to hear what Lisa Hall just said?
What?
She said, let me just hold on to this. It said, my TV took a picture of me while I was asleep and sent it to my phone.
Oh, that is creepy.
I'm not.
That's what Lisa Allhard right here.
I believe
it. I believe it.
So, and somebody did, Dancing Panda wanted me to ask you, are you going to do a show sometimes on angels and a biblical show? Angels.
Yeah, it would probably be a YouTube only show just because now D Live is even saying that you can't do anything religious focused, which I just thought, it's kind of crazy that the decentralized platform they've come down on it so hard that they can't do anything. We've talked about angels and paranormal and well, I think it almost should be separated because obviously there's a big debate there.
Yes.
But I do think that there's enough people in the audience that want both. So we should do shows.
Okay.
I believe in angels. I think you guys watched me enough to know I 100% believe in angels. I believe that I could have died 3 different times. I believe that there's been some weird stuff that should have never happened. So I would totally do a show on it, Dancing Panda.
Okay.
Have you ever almost had an accident and you saw your car go through another car? I have.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Where you've almost had an accident, a bad car accident, but
we went through each other. Mm-hmm.
God spared our lives, and
many times.
I have been in a spin out, and we hit perfectly in the back. And it was, if you've ever been in an accident, anybody who's been in an accident, it goes slow mo. Isn't that a weird trip?
Yes, it is.
You see everything like it's slow frames.
Yes.
And they said if it hit the driver's side, he would have died. If it hit the passenger side, I would have died. If it hit the front, we both would have died. It hit perfectly in the back of this BMW my friend was driving when we were 19 or something. and he was driving 70 miles an hour around Green Lake, and we hit a rock wall of a house. And they said, we can't believe you guys walked out. We just both got out. I mean, it was insane. But at that time, along with 2 other times, I feel like there was something there that it was like slows you down, and they tweak something and okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Homesteading in the Heartland said, I would love to see or be involved with the Angel Show. So there you go. Okay.
Oh, no problem, Homesteading. Of course.
Okay. Now, there was another question before we go, and I think this is all the questions I have right now. Something about, what do you think about Tom McDonald's work?
I love Tom McDonald.
There you go. That's what.
So Tom McDonald, well, you know why? He just like, if anybody says that, or if anybody starts a channel because of me, I feel like he has gotten a lot of messages. Regardless, I don't know him in real life. So in real life, it could be completely different. But what I do know is some of his previous songs have gotten through the wire a ton of messages. And that's when both Dex and I noticed that music is able to go uncensored, advertised, blew up like nothing, and you can say the truth. And music can push people. Music can empower people. Music can change the world. And, you know, not in a corny Phil Collins way, like, oh, let's go stand under a waterfall. I'm talking like when you hear the truth in a song by somebody you look up to, it's like, whoa, that can push you in a direction that can open your eyes. Tom McDonald put certain things about, it was like probably a year and a half ago or something, about the Illuminati and different things like that. He was throwing stuff in there, and it was going through the cracks. So I think that he, in a way, he showed me that, and it made me start thinking and start looking, and all these musicians that are, most of them stay underground. The one thing that's inspiring about him is I've watched him sell more and more and more and more albums, and he's doing it by himself. He's not like us. He has no manager. He has no, it doesn't have a multi-channel network. He doesn't have all of this stuff, and he's doing it himself. So for that, I give credit. Anybody who does something completely themselves has offers. We've had offers a million times for different things, and we've turned them all down because we don't want to be a part of a thing.
Right.
We'd probably be sitting in a whole different place right now if we took some of those offers. Guarantee it.
Okay. Well, Adam, I'm going to slip out of here because someone has been anxiously awaiting to meet you. And so she'll be back in a few moments as you and Ann continue on. And I tell you what, there's a lot going on in that chat.
And yes, there is. And I can't keep up with it all. But hey, I do want to ask you, Adam, do you have a goal for 2021?
Well, I mean, our goal is to survive it, I guess.
Yeah.
The thing is it's a roller coaster for us. What people don't see is that, you know, half the time if we're not on, it's because something in behind the scenes, or if we're, you know, getting a notice on an old video, they'll pull out a 3-year-old video and say, you know, this is a warning, or this or that. And it's like, sometimes if you see videos randomly deleted, it's because either we have to go back through and make sure that we have cleared a certain subject. Like previously, when the 5th generation wireless,
yes,
all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they said anything with the 5 and the generation, anything with it was going to get marked or deleted. So I had to go back over 2 years, and we had to get rid of anything talking about it. And we had to actually look at the transcripts. And what we did is we actually looked at the same system that they're using to do our closed caption, and then went to every episode and searched 5 and then generation, just so we could go back. And then we have to download that show, because we're not trying to delete our own stuff.
right.
I want to archive all of it, because I know that there's stuff in there. Then Dex or I, and a lot of times when I'm too busy to do it, Dex is downloading the video and then deleting it, so we don't get just booted. I mean, it's a day-to-day struggle for us to stay on different platforms, and we're not extreme. I mean,
No.
We're the opposite.
Right. And I don't know how you guys do it, because I kind of manage our channel here and try to keep up with all the social media, and it's hard. I love it. I mean, this is really kind of given me a new purpose in this new in retirement life, which is great for me. I love it.
Do you do the editing, or is it?
I do it. I do it all.
Okay, I was gonna say, I wondered, you guys actually do a really good job, especially
Thank you.
First one I saw was where you went on vacation, I think, and you guys narrated it, you commentated over it, you had an intro.
Yeah.
Well,
we can't do that so much anymore because I had to move away from Lynn recently.
I was gonna ask about that. How is that? Is she gone? Is she not?
She's going to come back. She's going to be back here in a moment. Yeah, I'm going to bring Lynn back in.
How is that affecting you guys? I know that's
well. This is what we're doing. We're doing using the StreamYard, putting us together, and we're still, we're carrying on. We've been interviewing. We've had Dex on. We've had Vlad Groots on. We've had Bones on, and now today we have you, and we have people lined up for this next month of February to come on Wednesdays, normally at 10 in the morning, which I know is early for you on Eastern.
But she said the show was at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, I goofed.
3 p.m. Pacific, and I'm like, wait a second.
I know I can't count.
That's all right. I'm glad that I caught that.
It all worked out, but yeah, so we're still carrying on. It's just harder because, my husband took a different job, and we had to sell our house, and then I had to stay behind a couple months and wait, and then we had to buy a new house, which we did. So everything's worked out that way.
Was the job worth it though?
Yeah, I think so. He's very happy. So as long as he's happy.
Are you happy?
Yes. No. I'm going to be happier once we're able to move about normally, if we ever get to move about normally. Yeah. And that way, then I want to go home and see my kids, because our mom is 90 now and she's in a nursing home. She had COVID, and she survived. She's hunky dory. And, the kids, we have a big blended family. We have 7 kids. So, and 14 grandkids, and shout out to all my babies out there. That's why I said you have to, we love children in our family. If you don't, then you got a real problem, because that's all we have we have kids everywhere, all ages.
If you don't like them.
Yeah, if you don't like kids, don't come to our channel.
Because you've done it when you did, what was it? The Marfugel, what did you call that song that had everybody in it? You had musicians.
Oh, that's the Marfugel cadence.
The Marfugel
cadence.
And you guys had somebody on the keyboard. Did you have somebody doing a horn?
That was my nephew. He did the entire thing on his keyboard.
Oh, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's really awesome. He's very, very good on all that kind of stuff. So, if you go over to the Ann Lynn channel, I've got some, there's the playlist, and I've got a playlist of some, with our music videos. And then I've got a playlist with Mama's stuff. So just go on over to the Ann Lynn channel, subscribe today while you're here today, and then go back and see what we do, see what we're all about. We're a little silly. We may not be everybody's cup of tea. That's okay.
I think there's a lot of people that you're their cup of tea, especially, anybody. I think you guys are an inspiration to anybody that's, not 20 years old and getting into technology, learning it and perfecting it. And you're literally doing what people say they can't do. And you're showing them all that you can. It's never too late to start doing something.
Oh, well, not that I'm that old, Adam, but
no, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, I know. No, I worked outside the home. I worked in all kinds of stuff. Had kind of high pressure jobs, and then my husband said, if you want to retire, feel free. Well, so I did.
You are technically retired, and once
I am
retired, they think, oh, I can't start something new. it doesn't, you could have retired at 30. Either way, you can do anything at any time.
You
and
can.
You can't let anybody tell you can't.
That is absolutely true. It's, it's never too late. There's always, and I like keeping busy, but this to me is like a passion now. The editing, the putting together. I got this new software, and you see where I cut your videos up and grab pieces of I put fair use out there, but yeah, I love it. And well, I think I got somebody that's ready to come in here, and she's been chomping at the bits to meet you. She's a Fugel. She loves you. She's a Fugel fam, and I'm gonna bring her in. And here she is. What's wrong with you, Mama?
Well, I think I think I'm a little bit starstruck. I'm seeing stars, or just maybe that's my high blood pressure. I don't know. Hello there, Adam. Hello there.
Hi, hey, Mima.
Mama. Mama.
This is Mama.
I just noticed it changed from Linda Mama on the.
Yeah, I had to change that.
That's right.
So, Mama, beautiful hat, by the way. I love
your
scarf. It's a
well, you know who this reminds me of?
Who?
This is my friend across the pond. We're friends.
Oh, the Queen.
Oh yeah. We're bosom buddies. We're just bosom buddies, me and her.
Mama.
Oh, now stop it. I'm old enough. Sheesh, I can't hardly hear with these silly plugs in my ear. Lynn said, put them plugs in your ears. I thought maybe she wanted me to plug up my nose or something. Well, anyways,
No.
I'm in my ears.
Keep them in your ears.
Goodness gracious, can't have my hearing aids in. Well, anyway, the reason I'm here today, Adam, I'd like to interview for a roving memo reporter with the Marfugel News. Yeah. So I want to give you,
I would love to have you, of course.
Well, thank you. I've interviewed in front of an outhouse. You know what that is? You know what outhouse is, son?
Yeah, it's where you put the current news.
That's right. That's where you use a newspaper in the outhouse.
That's where you dispose of the New Yorker.
I don't know. You might get a few burrs on your butt from that one. Well, anyways, what I want to say is, see, I wore this when I gave my Christmas Eve address, just like my friend, the Queen. So anyways, here it is. Just a minute. I have my own channel at the Ann Lynn Show. My own show at the Ann Lynn channel. That's what I meant. Right, Ann?
Yeah, well, it's called The News with Mama. There's a playlist.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
And I give weird and wacky news. Mm-hmm. Weird and wacky. You got that?
I got it.
All right. Well, let me share one with you. Do you think I could?
Absolutely. I'm waiting.
Okay. Here we go. This is from the Oklahoma. Okay. Okay, LAHMOA, Oklahoma lawmaker. He wants to create an official Bigfoot hunting season. What do you think?
I'm for it.
Okay. It said it could soon be, hold on, Sasquatch season in Oklahoma. That's right. But they don't want to kill a Bigfoot. The law would just say that you could go and capture them and you might get $25,000 big dollars. Well, you know what happened? That didn't go over too good. They don't think Bigfoot's really an animal. But it'd be great for tourism if you had to buy a license and get photographs and come there and spend your money. But anyways, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that Oklahoma lawmaker is going to get that passed. But you know what? If you was in Texas, it is lawful to shoot a Bigfoot in Texas. Adam, what do you think about that?
I say we go and shoot a Bigfoot in Texas and bring it to Oklahoma for $25,000.
But let me tell you something. You know the state you live in? Hold it, just a minute. It says here, there are laws protecting animals otherwise named. He specifically protected by name. Bigfoot is protected by name in Washington. Now, I'm not sure if that's Washington, D.C., them Sasquatches up there.
Probably no.
Or it's got to be Washington State.
Yeah,
probably one of our council members.
Yeah, I got to tell you something. Hang on, son. Hang on. You know, I've been in quarantine over here at Lynn and Cameraman's for a long time, don't you? That's why I ain't been to beauty shop. My hair's went straight and it's went white. And I haven't been to my foot guy. Don't shake your head, Ann. It's the truth. If I went out to Washington or if I went to Texas,
I can't believe that.
They would think I was a Bigfoot.
What are you doing, Mama?
That's a Bigfoot. And I don't want to get caught out there in Texas. I ain't going to Texas. I'll come out and see you. And anyways, I got one more question to ask you. Okay, I'm done with the story.
Hurry up, old lady.
Oh no, you're fine. Okay, so we.
Do you hear that disrespect I get, Adam?
We're gonna write you in.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, and if they want to, I was going to say something real nice about Ann. You know, Ann comes out every morning, Monday through Friday, with the Ann with God's promise for you. I was going to say that nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
But here's my question.
Ann is boring compared to Mama or Mama.
Mama.
Man, Adam, jeez.
You're boring. When you get to be my age, you just don't care. You let it rip. I think I did. I'm sorry. Then, just a minute. We don't have smell vision, do we?
No.
Do we have smell vision?
No, thank goodness.
Okay. Adam, here's my last question to you. You know that I heard you made Ann and Lynn the official, like grandmas, G-mods for the Fugel fam, right? Mm-hmm. Could you make me the official double G-mod?
Yeah, I didn't know what you were about to do. You don't have to do anything special to get it.
You know, great grandmother, double G. What did I say?
Yeah, not double D, Grandma. W.
Double G. Great grandmother. Double G.
You don't have to do anything to get it. Yes, you're official.
You know, double G-ma for the Marfugo fam.
Oh, double G-ma. Yes, that's fine. I'm glad.
Okay. Is that to do it? Am I your official double G-ma for the Marfugo fam?
Yeah.
I'm happy. Oh, I love you. Did you see you got your picture? I got your picture on Lynn's wall.
Oh my gosh, that is my picture. That's not creepy at all.
Anyway, this is what we do, people. It don't get no better than this. You either like us or you don't. I'm really cameraman all dressed up.
Oh my gosh, Mama.
Sorry.
You're a hoot, Mama.
Thank you. You're a hoot too.
Let's help get her out of the house. 555-1212.
Call me. Hey,
Mama?
Adam, have you got a nice single G-Ma that you G-Man? I don't got no G-Ma. Sorry. Let's start over.
No, I
Adam, do you have a G-Man that you know?
No, I don't. Unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, sugars.
But when I do,
Oh, sugars.
I'm sure there's some in the Vogel fam.
Oh my gosh, Mama. You're
What?
Now I know why Ann moved. She doesn't want her man around you.
He's pretty nice looking man.
With a really good job.
Oh, yeah. She's got her. I live here with Ann. Oh, Ann, good grief. I live here with Lynn and cameraman in this house. Ain't nothing to write home about. But at least they don't keep me in the attic like they keep Gladys Goodbody in the attic. At least I have full run of the house. I can't. I run around barefooted all day.
yeah, with them big feet.
I know. I've seen the tracks on Discovery Channel.
Very, very nice. I don't want to be a reporter for you no more. You're not nice.
Oh, Mama, play nice now. Play nice.
Because I sold the tracks.
Yeah, you made money on my feet. I'm gonna make you clip my toenails when I see you.
Oh, Mama, put
there.
That. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief.
Well, you don't see it all. Yeah.
Well, you told him I was a foot guy, so.
Well, you know, what can I say? I'm just a weird and wacky grandma, Mama. It's sure been nice talking to you.
You are such an amazing, amazing woman, Mama.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ann is lucky to have you. Ann and Lynn are both lucky to have you.
Yes,
that's what I tell them all the time. Send me money. You're lucky to have me. I tell Ann if she don't send me money, I'm coming to live with her.
We'll be stuck in an attic.
Yeah, you can.
No.
I'll remodel the attic for you. You can come up here.
No, there ain't no bathroom up there. There's a potty chair in the corner. I ain't doing that one. No.
That's how you bring your outhouse.
There you go.
Yeah. Gets kind of cold up there in New York in the winter. I'd freeze my Bippy off.
Your Pippi?
Bippy, B-I-B-B-Y. Bippy, you know. No, man.
I don't want to know. I know they've changed laws now.
You're Bippy. Well, anyway, it's sure been nice to have you here.
Well, Mama, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm a pleasure to be interviewed by the great Mama.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Da 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 da.
Are you leaving me now, Mama? Is Lynn gonna come back?
No, I tied her up pretty good.
Tied her up? Okay. Well,
that laugh. I'm starting to think she really is tied up.
Well, I learned my laugh from President George Bush.
Oh, well, I wanna say a couple things here. Okay, can you wait, Mama? Okay. I want to say thank you, first of all, to Adam for being with us today. We're gonna let you go in a little bit. We don't want to keep you any longer than you have to be with us. But I did want to say thank you to all of our mods while I have a moment. They've been wonderful, Helen and Barefoot Lass. And I don't know if you're here or not, but Vlad, Vlad Groots, Carolyn Lowe, Barefoot Lass, Elish, Bones, Dex,
Helen Dixon.
Ellen Dickinson. I got her.
Yes.
West Virginia.
I prepared mine.
Yep. CJ Blaze. And then we have Miss K and DeGurley. I don't know if they made it. And then I also made you a moderator for us, so you can come in and mod anytime you want to.
Awesome.
Hammer. Oh, before we go, I want to show this. Are you ready to be grossed out?
Well, it's gross, Adam. It's gross. More than my foot. It's grosser than my foot.
It's gross. Okay. But I wanted to share this with everybody. This is a public service announcement concerning your fruits and vegetables when you go to the grocery. We went to the grocery on Sunday. And the other day I had peeled a banana and I took a bite of it and I went to take a second bite and lo and behold, ta-da!
Oh my gosh. It's
a worm. Sorry, Mama, I got you covered up. It is a worm.
Wormhole. It's a wormhole.
Looky here. There's
the worm
at the bottom.
This is still a banana, right?
This is a banana
with a worm coming out of it.
Yes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So
even apples, but I've never seen anything out of a banana. Wait, you bit this?
I bit it and I ate part of it before I realized what was in it. That's right. That it is gross. That is the worm it must have been trying to come out of it.
When you bit it.
It was the end?
That's the end. Yeah, that's the other end.
What planet is this banana from?
Oh, I don't know, but look at that. Isn't that terrible? So I didn't mean to gross anybody out. If you're
you did. You did.
If you're eating a banana right now, just inspect your fruit. Yeah, I bit into it. I ate it. And then I went to take a second bite and look down, and I saw that. And then it was like, I got to take a picture. And then before
after she got sick.
Yeah. So that's what I said, Kay McGee. Take it back to the store and get your money back. But she went ahead and threw it in the garbage. Yeah, after I took a bunch of pictures of it. Posted it
now, Adam, that's how we roll over here at the Ann Lynn Show. We just don't get too grossed out. We take pictures.
Yeah, we take pictures of our gross stuff. That's pretty bad.
At our age, we've seen a lot.
I had never seen that.
Oh well. Lisa Jones said, I've never seen it either before.
It was bad.
The funny thing is, your husband ate 3 of them and was fine. You got the 4th banana and you got the worm. Yep. Now, if that'd been in tequila, you wouldn't have said a thing, wouldn't have made a story tonight.
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go.
Wait,
I'm going to sit here while you go out.
My mic was off. Sorry.
Hey, Adam, sing for us. Would you sing something for us?
Like what kind of singing?
Marfugle News. You know how you do. We can have a dance part. We got to dance with Mama.
Come on, everybody, and chat. Snap them fingers. I'm not going out there where apocalypse roams. Looking outside of my window, seeing a crescendo. I'm not going out there where apocalypse roams. Looking outside of my window, seeing a crescendo. I'm not going out there where.
Now everybody sing this next part. News, where are you?
Only use
I
I use
Marfugal News. Marfugal News.
Where are you?
I'll be all singing voice. Maybe, digital stuff to make it sound better.
I got to get one of them boxes. You got to tell me what that is.
Marfugal News. Me and Mama going back and north. Boozing buddies with the queen. Oh, yeah.
out there where apocalypse roams, looking outside of my window, seeing
My cushion.
I'm not going out there where apocalypse roams, looking outside of my window.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing
Mama dropping it like it's hot.
apocalypse roams, looking outside of my window.
This is where people said, exit stage right.
I'm not going out there where apocalypse roams.
Yay!
Yay!
It wasn't weird at all.
Oh, that is awesome. Awesome.
You guys, double Gma getting it, says Cheryl Akins. Levin Pagan 11 says, do not watch while drinking coffee. It's really cool that everybody is here. Like, all you have a lot of my mods as your mods, and everybody's here. That's awesome.
This could be your after party. We could have like everybody come after your show, and we have after party.
We have a leash. We have everybody.
I know, isn't it wonderful?
S Nort.
I think
not that name either. I always say, is it Snort or S Nort?
Yeah, we had Snafu Snaps in earlier. We love our Snafu.
Tommy Snaps, Lisa R. Hall, of course, Janet Schultz, Sharon Aurora. We've got let's see, K Maggie or McGee or McGee.
One mommy, one.
Eric Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you all for coming over. And we're again, you guys are probably already over here. So Terry Prada, Janet Schultz, Coconut Bay.
Yeah.
We've got Deborah Linebarger,
Kitty Rose,
Allison
Channel Jammer.
Oh, V-Dub is here. Woo woo. V-Dub.
95H. Hey, how are you? Hey, there's just these are the loyal people. Like when you see the people that come to everything and really show their love for every single fan member, these are the people I really love.
Ari 55 is here.
There's probably 500 or 600 like really, really low. The one thing that I would say to any creator is you could have 10 of these people and they will be far better than having 1,000 empty subscribers from something.
Yes.
I've seen new creators try to pay for ads or something and get subscribers that way, or the sub for sub thing. Like none of those things work. If you have 1,000 subscribers, it will not matter. You'll still get 3 or 4 views if they're fake people.
Yeah.
10 hardcore people, those 10 hardcore people, each one of them will share your stuff out, show 5 other people, until those 5 other people end up sharing it too. I mean, like they will really ride for you. So I would much rather have 10 or 100 subscribers rather than 100,000 just blank filler people, because it's all the same. Like those people stay through your whole show. They watch your stuff. I'm sure you guys have them too. The people that are at every single show.
We do.
And I think it's really amazing the percentage of people that actually come every single show. And it really that's huge. That's like they're spending their time to come and listen to me. That's a big deal for me.
It is.
It is. And now you used to come on real late at your time, and it was like early morning for me, and I always caught you in the morning.
Yeah, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. and so I'm an early riser. We don't, always get up about 5 a.m. So it was perfect for me because you were live, and I'd get my coffee, and
I kind of missed that because if I did a 1 o'clock show, that was 4 a.m. Eastern, and then while people were going to work, a lot of truckers and things like that would, people who were up at 6 a.m. or at dawn, they were drinking coffee, watching the show live, and that's why a lot of our callers were waking up. They weren't going to sleep. They weren't nighttime. That's why I kind of missed that time slot. But when Dex started with me, it was 3 hours later there.
Yeah.
So if we do a 10 o'clock show, it's 1 a.m. his time, and he's got a family too.
Yes.
Yes.
I was doing shows like that because for the last 5 years, I've had kids that were tiny,
Yes. Yeah.
First it was Lucy, then it was Violet, then it was Jack. And then we've always had babies. For 5 years, we've had babies. So, our sleep schedule has been messed up for 5 years. So,
I had an uncle that said, well, what prevents that, don't you? Every time
I'm introducing you.
Put your feet in a bucket of water.
Next time I'm going to see Mayma, I'm going to
You get you a bucket and you keep your feet in it.
All night long, huh? Do you have anything else to say, Mama, that you'd like to, you have any parting words for?
Oh, you mean some words of wisdom?
Oh, sure. Give them words of wisdom. Yeah.
I don't have any right now, except make sure that you tune in. I don't have any. No, I'm all out. It's somebody said, I think it was West Virginia, said it's getting to be Memo's bedtime. Memos, I'm pretty old to be up this late.
Yeah,
it's going on 6:15. I get up with the chickens.
Well, you got to catch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. You can't miss those, man.
Oh, I watch that Jeopardy every night. That Ken is doing a good job.
Oh, who replaced what's his face?
Ken Jennings is the guest host right now. Ken Jennings. He's won the most money on any game show in history. And he's the guest host, but I think they'll keep him around. He's pretty good.
You're saying the guy that won the most, that guy that they kept bringing back because he was absolutely the smartest guy in the world. Is now hosting.
Yes.
He's guest hosting. They're calling it a guest host.
Do you remember when what is that show with the Scottish guy? Do you guys know?
You mean the British guy, the Chase?
No, Craig.
Craig. Yeah, Craig. Yeah.
Before that, they were trying to find the late night show, and then they had like 50 hosts. Everybody, and half of them were like really bad. And then they got him, and then apparently I think
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson, that's what it was, not Craig Kilborn. Craig Ferguson.
You know why? You know why I know that? I just watched him and Kathy Lee Gifford. They made a movie together in Scotland, and it's a wonderful movie.
What's it called, Mayma?
Thank you for asking. I don't know. Just look up Kathy Lee Gifford.
Oh, I thought it was called Thank You for Asking. That sounds like a movie.
It's a good show. I told that Ann she needs to watch it, didn't I, Ann?
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Mayma never talks about Lynn. It's almost like you just don't want to talk
it's
about
almost like we're one and the same, ain't it? It's like looking at Lynn 50 years from now.
Here's your son. Here's your future. Hey, next week on Wednesday, we have a special guest coming too. And is it okay? Do you mind if I play the trailer, Adam?
Go ahead.
Okay, we'll be right back.
On the next all-new Live The Ann Lynn Show, Nurse Orange Kitty. She's Vlad Grootz's better half. She has an infectious laugh. And she's our favorite Angel of Mercy. She's our Nurse Orange Kitty. Have your questions ready and be here February the 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern. Nurse Orange Kitty. Yay!
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're excited. We're going to have Nurse Orange Kitty. And then the next week, I think it's Survival Living is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, CFP. That is awesome.
Yes, he's coming. And then after that, we have Totally Tea.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of people lined up. You guys, I would suggest Jay Stone, WV, Lisa Hall, any of those folks.
Yes.
You already had Bones.
Yes, we did.
By the way, Thomas the Fam, hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Eric Elliott, nice to see you. And Survival Living is there as well. What is going on? Glad that you're coming on too.
Oh, and then
I these collabs, and I really this is completely what we need to start doing and getting on these things a lot more.
Well, they each bring something. Everybody has a skill, or just we talk. West Virginia is going to come on. She's agreed to come on. We've got to get a date set for her when she's available. So we do have our email scrolling at the bottom. It's Lynn Ann 1740 at Gmail. So anybody, drop us a line and get in touch with us. And so
yes.
This is kind of this is the direction that our channel is kind of taken now. And when we don't have somebody to bring on, it'll just be Lynn and I, but we're going to have a lot of fun. And
Mama's
well, yeah, Mama will be back. She's got to get back to doing news.
Hey, Ann.
Yes.
They're saying over here on this chat that they'd like to see me over on D-Live. Maybe you could put some of my weird and wacky videos over there.
Yes, I can do that. I can absolutely
do that. All right.
Are you guys going to do Restream or StreamYard to D-Live as well?
I saw your I got the email today, your Marfugal email, and I saw the Restream, and I went into it and I started looking at it. I set up an account, but I haven't done anything more with it. I actually need some technical help.
You can do it. Either Dex or I can help you. And you can stream to multiple things. You can even stream to 2 YouTube channels at the same time. Technically, I should tell people that if you do that, be careful because they can get you for doing the same content on 2 different channels. Even if it's it's not a copyright. It's a weird duplication thing.
Yeah.
People got knocked off for. But Restream is great because you can go to Twitch, you can go to D-Live, you can go to YouTube all at the same time.
I've never used Twitch either. So I think again.
We stopped our Twitch because it was a bunch of, they weren't even trolls. They were just like fart joke kids. So it was pretty bad. If we gave that platform more love, it probably would have went further than it did. But it's just not. It's not set up. You have to monitor it if you want it to be any kind of, I guess regular conversation. Otherwise, it's just F this, F that. Yeah.
Well, I will be looking at that. No, probably next week. I'll start diving into some of that and the Restream. But yes, I read the email this morning. I think it was this morning you sent it out.
Yeah.
And
we can help you.
Okay, I may be hitting you up on that. But yeah, so we just Adam, I can't say enough how thankful we are that you came on our show today. And appreciative of everything that you've done for us and the Fugal fam in general. But I just want to say thank you so much. You impacted my life, you and Lynn's, and Mama's. Mama's been, in a good way. And I'm excited about the future with this. Even though I had to move away from Lynn and not be physically in the same, but this is still keeping us close as sisters because we are real life sisters. And so this is helping keep us together. and then taking this in a new direction, which is a lot of fun. It's a lot of
Do
fun.
you think if you never saw me ever, do you guys think you would have done this show?
No.
Isn't that weird?
No.
That's why I said people can make an impact. Anybody could, you know.
I do want to say, there was another channel that really showed us love, and that was Mr. Snafu Snaps.
Yes.
He showed us so much love when we first got started, and he reached out to us, and then we just kept connecting with you, and then we started making other connections, just meeting all these wonderful people out here that you have on your channel, and they came over to our channel. And like you said, I think we're making new friends, and that we're never going to forget. I mean, we love each and every one of you, and we do. And I do a daily scripture reading over on God's Promises for You. It may not be for everybody, but I think if I can touch one person, and I'm not, it's just a scripture reading, and that's pretty much it, and because I felt like, we've got to do something to help other people. And I think I'm doing this, with laughter. Laughter is so good for you, right? And
That's
but
right.
yeah, I have like a burden to do a little bit more. And I, especially with things ramping up around us. But we do, if anybody ever has a prayer request, I mean, we pray over them.
Well, people are afraid to be Christian now, and
I know.
Yeah.
on the rise only because I think there's a lot of Christians that are afraid to tell people they're Christian. They're afraid to
Yeah.
say that they're a Christian because now Christians are technically extremists.
Yes.
Christians are now extreme, and not all Christians are the same. But they have made it increasingly to where you're crazy, or you're out there if you're a Christian.
Yeah.
It's one of the only religions that's not being protected. It's being trampled.
It
And I
is.
don't understand that.
And I do.
I want Muslims and any other religion
Hey.
to be able to do what they want to do.
Absolutely.
But we should have
Come
the
on
same
over.
protections as everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I would give everybody one piece of advice that was told to me a while back. And it was, if you are just reading the Bible online, you better get yourself a hard copy.
Oh, yeah. People don't own a Bible.
I know.
Nowadays, they don't have one. And think about that. But if they got rid of, back in the day when they got rid of the Great Library and things like this, they could actually get rid of hard copy books. Burning books today is burning bodies tomorrow. So remember, if you're depending on everything online, that's all going to be gone at some point. Or, could be, right?
Could be.
Yep.
That's why I said have your prep books and things like that, because you can't. People go, oh, well, I've downloaded it and I'll have it on a phone without internet and I'll be able to access it. I'll go, well, what if you don't have power for 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Oh, I've got a generator. Okay, well, what do you do when a month or 2 months go by and you don't have gas? You should have hard copies of what berries to eat, what food to eat in an emergency. You should have your Bible. You should have a whole pack of books.
Yeah, you should.
Think about
Yes.
that.
Yeah. So, I mean, get your Bibles, get your books, get, whatever you think you might need. Today, I actually had a guy came out. This house we got has a wood burning fireplace. So I had it inspected today. So we're good to go. So I'm going to get some wood. That's my next thing. And we absolutely believe in preparing for whatever, a snowstorm, an ice storm. We had ice the other day, and we still have ice on the road and around. Oh, yeah. Tell her to come down and say goodbye to us. Tell her to bring the baby and come and say goodbye.
Thank you for bringing little baby Jack.
Oh, what a sweet baby.
Beautiful, precious.
Oh, you guys haven't seen Violet. Violet.
Not for
a while.
Let me grab both.
Yeah, grab
All right.
the babies. Oh, don't you just love babies?
Absolutely.
Grandma, babies, we just love our babies.
I just love them babies to pieces. I just give them a woogie.
Oh.
Everybody's saying, get ready out there, right? Hey,
Yeah.
it's snowing in Ohio. CJ Blaze says it's snowing in Ohio. Well, it's snowing where I'm at. Yes. And they're printing out their things they need and they have their Bibles. They said they have several Bibles. That
That's
is
good.
really good.
Get your food and
Oh,
water.
Space Monkey _ Florida. Thank you very much. Oh, we just love being here. We just love coming and being with our Fugle fam. Oh,
Zelda fan 79 said, I miss when my babies were babies. They grow up too fast. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, same way with mine. Yeah.
Bones is in Indianapolis.
Oh, wow. How
be
about
careful.
that?
Be careful. It's got to be getting bad there.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
So both the babies are down, but my
hi,
middle child. This is Lou.
Hi. How are you?
Let's give you an earphone. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm 5.
Oh my goodness. You're a grown
Woo.
lady. You're almost a grown-up lady.
And it's about to be my birthday.
When's your
It's your birthday?
February 7th.
That's coming up.
Wow. That's oh my goodness. That's just under 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. You can start counting down. Start counting your days. Happy birthday. Would you like me to sing happy birthday to you?
It's not my birthday today.
No, February 7th. February 7th.
Well, she might not see you, so she can sing.
I won't see you then, so I got to sing now. Okay? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you. Happy birthday to you, Lou, and many more.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're just beautiful. You're just a beautiful young girl.
Say, May Mom.
We like your daddy. He's a good daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good daddy. Good mommy too.
Can you say Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Say Mama.
Bye.
Ask her to do anything, she won't do it. Okay, well, say thank you and say bye.
Bye, sweetie. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming on. Aww.
She'll be like, Daddy, you scared me with that old lady.
she's pretty forward. She doesn't. But if you ask them to do anything, then they get embarrassed. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
They start doing,
Believe it or not, I used to be like that.
I don't believe it.
Oh, believe it.
Oh. Well,
are we ready to say goodbye or revoir?
Well,
I
wanted to ask Adam if he had anything else he would like to say.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any announcements? Anything? You got a show tonight?
Yeah, we have a show, a normal show, a D Live only show.
Okay.
So we're only going to be on D Live, and that's to make sure, because both have separate groups, both have separate kind of fix everything else.
Yeah.
But want to pay attention more to each one individually. On top of that, no, I just wanted to know. It really does matter to me that you guys I was sad to hear that you were moving away from your sister, and
yeah.
I will always anybody who has helped me, whether it be sharing my stuff or being loyal or being at the show every single day or every single show, or even just somebody who stuck with me for 3 years, no matter how many times people it's really hard to keep people for long right now because people get triggered, they get offended, they leave, they take a political stance, and then you say one thing and they're out. I know that there are people that are still around that I have offended, and they have continued to stay around. And those are the people I want to surround myself with, because those are your true friends, people that you can disagree with, and then a couple weeks later you text and say, hey, you want to go get lunch? Sure. That's the kind of people should be. So I will always, any Fugle fan member, I'm there for you guys, off and on camera. It doesn't matter. You guys know this. I used to spend a lot of my time in the Discord groups. Somebody last night said, you don't know any military. And I'm like, wow. First off, we had a Discord group of 15,000 with over 500 active and retired military vetted. And, people don't even do their research before they say stuff. But that group, we used to have weekly meetings, and I would spend a lot of my off time meeting with people. That's how I met a lot of people face to face, is doing, we don't get paid for that. So for the people that don't realize, like, we're here for you guys no matter what. We're trying to be as there as we can. I am only one person, though. That's what I would say. I can't respond to everybody. I can't respond to all the messages. I try. I mean, even my mods have been neglected. That's why I wanted to do a mods show, because last year we had so much internal drama with the Fugle fam, internal drama with, crappy people, and I just want this year to be different. So you asked what the goal for 2021 is. Yeah. I think our goal should be that we should get closer than ever. We'll try to get this platform type thing up, and try to get everybody communicating again, and make it so somebody can't just snap their fingers and take it down. So that's my big thing. And I think people need to be preparing. I feel like I feel like we are going to see a lot of really bad stuff in our near future. So just pray, be spiritually ready and physically ready, and let's take it on head on. And we need to make this family bigger and really spread the word and get people in.
Well, yeah. I think that was very well said. Very, very well said.
That's right.
Very well said, Adam. Well, it's been an honor. This has been a total honor to have you on our show today, and a thrill. And will you come back sometime?
Absolutely, anytime.
Okay.
Okay, I just have to get it on recorded. I gotta record that, man. That way you can go, I don't remember that, and I'll play that back and say, remember? No, I'm just kidding. But no, we love you. We love Dex. Dex is just incredible. Oh. He is an incredible, and the two of you make such a team.
Good team. Good team.
Next time we'll both come on. How about that?
Oh, that would be a blast. Yes, that would be an absolute blast. Well, I guess we're at the end of the show for this evening. And so I want to again say thank you to all the mods. Thank you to everyone who was here today. Especially thank you to Adam of Marfugle TV and Marfugle News.
Yes.
Thank you. And I'll tell Lynn you said bye-bye.
Okay. Tell her.
Okay.
Miss her, okay?
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Well, we love you all. We're gonna, hey, will you sing us out, Adam?
Sure. We'll be on the plan, damn it. We'll be on the plan, damn it.
Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
Take the mask off.
Thumbs up.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night. Goodbye, everybody.
Here's some memo kisses, Adam.
Mwah.
Be prepared.